Welcome to A Brit in Poland. My name is Richard and I'm here to tell you about life in Poland. This week's video is going to focus on finding the balance of life. In the end of the day, everyone has their needs. Everyone needs things to be happy, to feel safe, to be secure. And this video is going to explore pretty much what I'm looking for in life, as well as what I'm doing to achieve that, and let's say how Poland has helped in those goals. So please stay tuned. I present my new promotional reel, and after that, please let's get stuck into the subject. And I hope you find it interesting. I hope you learn, and of course feel free to comment and let me know your thoughts on the subject. How's your balance of life going? Dzień dobry and welcome to A Brit in Poland. This channel is going to bring you everything you need to know about Poland. I am exploring the country, bringing you the history, trying to tell you about the culture and show you what it is really like to live here. So feel free to check out my other media, Instagram, Facebook, and I will share links to those in the comments. I also have a website, www.britlivinginpoland.com, where I collate my videos for easy to view manner. Also, you are welcome to contribute to my efforts through Patronite or Patreon, and all descriptions are available below the video. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and please come back for more by subscribing, liking, or commenting. Thank you very much. Do zobaczenia. Of course, it can be a very difficult question to know what you really want from life, but there are a lot of simple things that are quite important to obtain. For example, health is very important. And health, it's about feeling good in yourself, about being able to do things without wheezing and panting. It's about having that freedom and also that self-confidence. Money as well, finance, being secure, and being able to have the freedom to do the things that you want is also a rather critical point for the majority of people in life. Being able to grow, I think, is a key value and something that I try to do more and more of every year. You know, learning new skills, expanding your horizons, all very important points. Having social contact is again very important. I think the pandemic certainly taught us that we need other people. If we rely purely on ourselves, then we don't feel that same happiness. We don't feel that same full sense of self and self of belonging in the world. Of course, we need to have fun. And fun, I think, is a key thing for happiness. We need to be able to take those breaks, you know, get some rest, but also to play games, to, I don't know, give ourselves little thrills, to really, you know, make the most of life and appreciate everything that we can get. And love is also one of those key things. Without love, we feel lonely, isolated, you know, perhaps a little bit cold inside. And we need that to really achieve balance. So the next section of the video will be talking a little bit about how I'm working to achieve all these different points. So please stay tuned. Having established what is important in life, it's also important to figure out how to get those things. In terms of health, I try to lead a pretty active lifestyle. You know, I go for a lot of walks, and this video is set in Saski Park, which is a lovely place in Warsaw to go for a walk. Soon we'll have, well, I say soon, in a few years we'll have the new palace, which will make it look all the more beautiful, despite maybe some reservations on the cost for the taxpayer. I try to do a lot of sports, so you know, I play volleyball, badminton, football, Uh, Maybe need to kind of step up the intensity of that, but it's a start. I've been trying to do more active experiences, so I've recently been kayaking, for example. I like to go for hikes out in nature, and I like to go to the mountains and spend a bit of time there. And I think by the end of this summer, I'll probably have been doing a bit of swimming in lakes and things as well. When it comes to finance, well, I have my main job, my 9 to 5. It may not be exactly what I want to do with life, but it pays the bills. But also, you know, through the channel and the help from my patrons, the help from my subscribers, I'm getting a little bit of extra income there, which is all very useful for doing the trips. I also teach English on the side. I've only got one student at the moment, but working on that. And again, it's another useful source of income. And when it comes to the social side of things, like I have a core group of friends that I try to hang out with. I think maybe the social side of life is actually kind of taking over at the moment because of my involvement with Warsaw Global. I'm running a lot of social events, sports days, board games, trips, that kind of thing. And also, I'm joining like a lot of couch surfing type activities. So, traveling around Poland and taking in those extra things. So you could say my network is expanding. When it comes to rest, well, I try to zone out when I can. It's not always easy because time is the factor here. But I'll sit in front of the TV watching Netflix. I'll play games on my phone. Maybe I'll switch on the laptop and play some classic games that I enjoy. There are all kinds of different ways that I like to just completely disconnect. But one of my favorite ways to relax is pretty much to go out for walks and to really make the most. So places like Saski Park behind me, again, wonderful places to find that rest. And when it comes to growth, well, for growth, there are a lot of different ways to grow. I think learning and having new experiences is key. So I try to travel around Poland as much as finance and time allow. I always try to kind of take in the museums. I try to read new books. I try to watch new material, have conversations with new people, to expand my horizons and to get let's say, a broader view of life. And when it comes to the love side of things, well, you could say I've spent a lot of time focusing more on loving myself, because I think this is a crucial thing before you enter a relationship. I've been on a few dates and met some really amazing people. But until you find that kind of happiness within yourself, you're not really going to find what you're looking for, at least not properly. Maybe you'll find something temporary, maybe you'll have some fun. But if you really care about building the future, then you have to set the foundation right, and you have to be on a good course for that. So in the next section, we're going to talk about how that balance is working out. So please stay tuned. Now, it's all good and well saying what you want and how you're going to achieve it, but unfortunately, things are not as simple as that. In order to really make the most of life, it takes a lot of work, a lot of planning. You have to really prioritize how and when you're going to do things. For me, because I work 9 to 5, I only have evenings and weekends. And during the Polish winter, the evenings don't really mean a lot. So you could say that I perhaps during the summer try to focus my energy a lot more. And when it comes to finding that balance, it's not always easy. I feel that I've got the social side of things, on a very, very high level. Perhaps I've actually been focusing more on the social side, and this has often been a problem in my life, that I focus more on people when I should be focusing more on myself. Health, I have good spells and bad spells. I definitely need to lose some more weight. I definitely need to get a bit stronger. And unfortunately, that only comes with patience and dedication and commitment, especially when it comes to diet. Having the strength to say no to that takeaway, to refuse to use Uber Eats that time and actually go out, buy something and cook something. Finance, well, it's getting better. It's not always easy. There are some months where I feel that I'm doing quite well. Other months where I'm kind of scrabbling at any kind of money I can find to be able to kind of buy food by the end of the month. It really depends on how disciplined I am with trips and activities. And when it comes to having fun, I certainly do that. I have a lot of fun. Maybe I have too much fun sometimes. When it comes to rest, I think I need to be a little bit smarter. I'm certainly not sleeping as much as I probably should be. I'm not always giving myself that time to myself that is quite crucial. And when I do have that time to myself, I'm often kind of having to make videos and utilize that time as much as possible. When it comes to love, as I say, it's kind of gone on the back burner over the recent year with a few forays, and you never know where that could lead. But as I say, focusing on myself has been more of a priority. So all in all, I'm kind of getting there, but definitely there's more work to do. So we're going to finish up this video with a few final conclusions, and then you can go on your merry way. So all in all, it's fair to say that I'm still trying to find the right balance for myself. I'm a lot happier than I was in the UK, and actually my happiness improves with every year I spend in Poland. I think I am definitely growing and becoming like a bigger and bigger person. But I need to think about how I can prioritize my time well. I need to think about how I can focus more, but also find better ways to unwind. A friend of mine is suggesting that I try meditation, so this is something that I do occasionally. I tried yoga for a while, and even though it was good for me, it didn't quite give me what I was looking for. But certainly, I have a bit of a journey still ahead of me. And as much as Poland gives me, I need to start giving more back. When it comes to travel, I think I've got a very good balance, and like over the summer, certainly I'm making the most of it. Even in recent weeks, I've been kayaking down the Brzeda River. Yesterday I was in Białowieża Forest, which is the oldest forest in Europe, by the way, so I look forward to the video on that. There are a lot of cities I want to go to. There have been some places I've rediscovered. I have probably content to last me through the year in terms of making new videos, but one of the things in Poland is you have to make the most of the summer, and so I intend to do that. If anyone has any suggestions on how I can, let's say, further organize my life and prioritize what's important to me, I am welcome to hear those. I very much value what people have to say and what people suggest to me, because I think it's important to learn from others' examples. But overall, I'm on the right track, and I think given another year or two, I'm going to be in a very, very good place in life. Right now, 50-50, but better than the 80-20 I had in the UK. So thank you very much for watching. Please continue to enjoy my musings and my exploration of Poland, and do zobaczenia.